Hi there, it's Jen from modernmedicinelady.com and the Empathic Woman System, and the word of the day is invite. So I was working with a highly sensitive empathic woman who happens to be self-employed, and we were talking about sales and about sales tactics and marketing. And as we were working together, what became really clear was that the thing that really irks her are the people who are trying to sell you something that you don't want, and people who, when you say no, don't listen. The ones who will not take no for an answer and who just keep pushing and pushing and pushing until you eventually buy some shit just to shut them up. Or you slam the door in their face, which makes everybody feel uncomfortable. And as a highly sensitive empathic person, she didn't want to ever be that person, because being really sensitive and feeling other people's discomfort, she never wanted to be the person who put anybody else in the role she had been in before. And so interestingly, we were talking about the thing that really distinguishes the pushy salesperson, or as my friend Britt Bulnick of In Arms Coaching would refer to them, douchey salespeople, that the difference between that kind of salesperson and somebody who's really offering their services or their products from a place of service and from a place of real heart-centered desire to be of assistance and help in the world really comes down to consent and invitation. And that instead of it being about making a sale, it becomes about whether or not we can be of service, whether or not we are the right fit or our product is the right fit, and whether it's really right for that person. And that's about listening carefully and paying attention, and also really being in a negotiation and a dialogue where we put it out there, we make an offer, we make an invitation, and then we let somebody else say yes or no. And so interestingly, what came up as we kept talking was the awareness of the number of times that both of us have been added to people's Facebook groups, particularly for certain kinds of sales things, like certain small business owners who just decide to suddenly you discover that you've been added to their, their woo-woo group for whatever, or you've been added to a leggings group or some other thing. And the next thing you know, you've got all these notifications going on in your Facebook message, notification thing telling you about these events that are happening with this person and et cetera, et cetera. And we were talking about how unfortunate it is that these people don't understand that that's not cool. Like, it's not okay. And I'm just going to say this. It is not okay to add somebody to your Facebook group if you have not gotten permission from them. It's not okay to just decide that they'd be cool to have in your group and you want to add them. You need to ask them if they'd like to be part of it. You can offer them an invitation and you can ask for permission, but to just randomly add somebody because, hey, you could sell them some leggings, that is like super bad form. And it's pushy, obnoxious, and it's not respecting people's boundaries. And so if you have ever found yourself being added to a group or something like that, I mean, I personally just end up, like leaving the group and basically doing that thing that says never add me again. But I don't know whether it's that these people do not understand that that's just really bad form, like it's not appropriate, or if they don't care or what. But I'm wondering, what ways might we, if we are added to groups, just sort of let people know, it's kind of tacky that you decided to do that. And just saying, if you're really interested in making sales, adding me to your group without my permission, not such a hot idea. So my question to you right now is, have you ever been added to a group without your consent? Have you ever noticed a situation where somebody doesn't invite you? And how does that, in terms of a sale or some other kind of thing, like being even added to somebody's mailing list without your permission? And how does that feel? And I'm going to ask you a difficult question, which is, and have you ever maybe not realized what the spam can laws are and added somebody to your mailing list without their consent, or maybe added somebody to one of your groups without their consent? And now that you know, what are you going to do differently? So I'd love to hear what you have to say about all of this. The bottom line is that doing this the right way, in my personal opinion, is all about consent and all about the invitation and really being in mutual agreement and looking for a win-win. So I'd love to hear what you have to say about all of this. Leave a comment below. And until next word of the day, I'm wishing you peace. I'm wishing you ease. And I am wishing you clarity in your engagements and negotiations with other people. So in the meantime, please go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jennifer Moore, Modern Medicine Lady. See, I'm inviting you. I'm not just subscribing you, although technically I can't subscribe you anyway. And if you would be so willing, I'll be eternally grateful for your help to get this video out into the world. So please like it, please share it, and please pass it along to other people that you think would find it useful. Thank you so much, and until tomorrow, peace.